start, a hard reset. Season 2, episode 35 of The Truth Table. My guest, Renee Delaney, owns the Small Scale Farms, and our goal really is food sovereignty, teaching people how to grow their own food and ensure, the quality and safety, for our community. It's really a community project, and Renee's been on my show before, and I'm really grateful to have her back. We're gonna try this again. Welcome back, Renee.
Thank
Everything
you.
everything sounds good now for me, so this is good. Oh, yeah,
Technical
everything.
difficulties.
Yeah, that's okay. I don't mind because it's really about the message and not about me or not about the truth table, but just about the sharing what we have to share. And food sovereignty is important to me. Also, heirloom seeds are important to me. They're not even marking GMO. They're taking the label. There was a fight about it years back, but the government won, and they're just dumping it into our food supply without consent. And when you're messing with DNA, that's a serious issue against the sovereignty of our sacred bodily autonomy. And I know you're all about that. So let's try again about the school program you have because I'm excited to talk about that.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest obstacles that I faced in trying to get momentum and trying to get a community on board for supporting what you just mentioned, food sovereignty, and for me, it's just about freedom of choice, right? One of the biggest obstacles was that like nobody really understands how to grow their own food, and it's a very small number, I should say. So the farms that we're being presented with these days are large corporate farms that are not necessarily the same thing. We're not talking about producing the same food, obviously, at all. So if you're trying to create a food system that makes sense, which I have been trying to do for 12 years, you would inevitably end at this point where you're like, we just need more farmers. Like, you obviously
Hmm.
need things like distribution. You need really solid marketing to beat the algorithms of the control these huge monopolies have. But clearly, you just need the people to be able to do the work. And so the farm school kind of spawned out of that understanding. And we ran a couple years. I got really schooled on how to create good curriculum and to communicate well, and just all the growth things that I needed to do as a person. And with that, I kind of wanted to find a group of students that would really make sense to launch a younger age group, right? Like if you
Hmm.
had access to education that encouraged you knowing how to take care of everything that has to do with your own house, your own well-being. So if you had access to like, learning how to change the bathroom sink pipe, or changing your tire, and or doing your own oil change, these sorts of things, I thought of it was kind of a no-brainer because Rose City Kids in Welland has a roster of 700 kids that they help mentor. And they're just an incredible organization. Honestly, from the moment I heard about who they were, I was just like, oh my gosh, like that this is what our community needs. And so it took me a
Hmm.
few years, but I landed back on their doorstep with the ability to both fundraise to be able to help these kids access the programming, and in turn allow me to pay instructors to run the farm school and to have the facilities and all the things that come with running a business. And we secured the most beautiful partnership through our Give to Grow program. So anybody that buys produce from us both supports small scale farms, but also 15% of of what you're purchasing could go back to Rose City Kids, which could help fund the skills development program. So we have a closed loop. We know exactly what we're doing. We've made enough mistakes, and we're launching this spring. So we're all very excited about it.
And the worst thing about the big, you know, fascist, let's say fascism, because corporations can put poison in your children's breakfast cereal with the consent of the government. That's really fascism. And the big produce farms, they undercut the local farmers and, trying to put them out of business, undercutting the cost. So you lose money. And it's really kind of a war to take over markets. And did it with milk, with dairy.
A quiet war, a very quiet war.
Yes,
Only the people
yeah.
who are paying attention can see what's happening.
Yeah, and it's terrible because it's really hurting, local communities like you who are, that are raising chickens and doing everything you can to expand what you have to offer. And I love it, by the way. I just,
Thank you.
I love because people, not a lot of people just know when to plant seeds because there's a time of month and everything when to do it, and your store is very well organized. I don't know who you have in there putting all this stuff. It's always looks great and well organized, and that
Thank
takes a
you.
lot of work. You have a great staff, and that program you have is really absolutely wonderful. I may be too proud to go and take one of those certificates. It is. I can't do it, but I've needed to do it, and I can be humble enough to admit that. But to walk in and actually grab one, I don't think I could do it. But I think it's a beautiful thing, the community really showing their love for each other and just donating. Because you could be keeping someone alive, and that's a big deal. It's not a small thing. So that
No,
little program you have on the board, I think that's beautiful. I think it really shows the heart of our community that I care so much about, and
I
I'd
agree.
loved, yeah, it
Sorry,
is.
I
It's
just wanted to say that the people that are buying the vouchers are literally they've been with me for 6 plus years. Some of these people have been with me for like almost the entire duration of what I've been doing. And it just goes to show you that there are people willing and ready to help, but we need a format. Like we need a way to enable that to happen. And with the voucher program, I just saw it, and same with Give to Grow, like a fundraising platform that helps support farmers and nonprofits. I mean, that's the kind of infrastructure that's lacking. And with the voucher
mm,
program specifically, I gave away so much food in the beginning when COVID first hit, and everybody was hurting. We were delivering to people's houses for free. I was organizing massive amounts of volunteers. It nearly killed me. It was almost impossible to run as if I was a nonprofit, but not a nonprofit, just as a social
mm,
enterprise trying to help my community. And I learned
yeah,
a lot about not being the only person who has to shoulder what it is that our community is going through and being able to
mm-hmm,
disperse that, like the whole many hands thing. This voucher program actually allows that to happen. And so we're starting to have so many vouchers that we're doing that 30-day giveaway. So a bag of produce per day for 30 days. But I, as the business owner and the farmer, I don't have to support that, meaning I don't have to pay for all that. We still give away a ton of food that is literally my
mm,
business choice. That's my choice. That's my
yeah,
gift to the
yeah,
community, but not at the expense of me being able to do business. And so the fact that it's supported now by multiple people, not just me, that to me is total success. Like I am thrilled about it. And then you don't have to be embarrassed to come in and get a voucher. You could potentially just win a voucher online. Somebody could
oh,
nominate you to say they're thinking about you, and then boom, you got like if we increase those numbers, that would be a large amount of food floating around our community, and the farmers would all still be supported.
I think in the last few years, people have respected the farmers way more, and that's good.
Yeah, you
It
can see.
really needs to be acknowledged. Now, what days are the school programs going to be?
Oh, I don't even the Friday, Saturday, like we haven't solidified the actual schedule yet. We've got all the
Okay,
curriculum in place. We're building the classroom still.
upstairs.
So yeah,
Is it?
upstairs at the hub.
Oh yeah,
It's
right
beautiful.
on. I can't wait to
These
see it.
these kids are the ones building the shelves. We already have them working and learning a lot under Jake, one of our instructors, and
Mm-hmm.
Steve, actually, who's from Rose City Kids. So these guys are incredible mentors who are already. My son actually works out with them on Monday nights through Rose City Kids. My son is a part of Rose City Kids. He's
Hmm.
15 years old, and they take these kids to the gym and they show them how to lift weights and how to take care of themselves. So that's what actually inspired me to approach Jake and Steve specifically, because I was seeing the
Hmm.
change in my son firsthand from having a proper mentor in his life.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's been
absolutely. Well, my favorite machine in the gym is the vending machine.
awesome.
So, do you have all these puppies still? Are they gone?
Oh goodness gracious, that was
Look at those puppies. Oh
so
man.
my dog had 15 puppies, but yeah, that was almost 4 years ago now.
Oh, do you? Oh, they're gone then.
Oh
Okay,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's
That was a long time ago.
I
That was
love I love puppies. Oh man. Marnie says hello. Good morning, Marnie. Marnie's a great supporter of you, a great supporter of me, a great friend, and I think I've met the most beautiful people in the last 5 years. Sometimes it takes suffering to really bring people together, and I think that certainly did happen. And I'm glad I got to meet you and be at your store, and you see all the people there volunteering. And I thought the education program already started, but it is getting prepped. I did see pictures of the classroom itself, and I guess you're home now, so there's no tour today.
no, sorry. Yeah.
And we have about 20 minutes, and you have to go.
Oh,
But
10. Yeah.
yeah, so I didn't want to make you late. But I do love puppies. I will say that.
You should see piglets or kids, goats, babies is
Oh,
absolutely insane.
oh, look at those. I don't know if I would have been able to say goodbye to any of them if you, because it's your dog that had the puppy, so I would have been instantly, grandfathered in.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, you have enough animals to take care of. Your chickens, like how are they doing during this season?
It's not, you know what? I was thinking about this the other day. This is the first season that I'm ready. Like I can't say that for the last 12 years. Like I felt not prepared. I didn't have the proper infrastructure. I was still building fences, building coops, building everything. We're still going to build a ton this coming year, but it's the first year that I
Mm-hmm.
feel um, very much like we are good to go. And that means like insulated and like not even worried that it's minus 20 out. So I feel very blessed about this season that we're
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, that's great. And you have quite a few chickens, right?
I
Just
have a
one
few.
rooster? You have a
So
rooster too?
no, we have a lot more than one rooster, but I had my birds stolen, including all my turkeys actually. And a turkey is a quite violent bird. They're not easy to take
This.
down. Um, so anyway, long story short, I had almost like a I need more. And a buddy of mine put a whole bunch of eggs in the incubator the day that all my birds were stolen. Not all my birds, but most of my birds were stolen. So I kind of went like overboard and getting more than I maybe had anticipated. But now that I have them, I absolutely love it. I am very fortunate. And we added some ponies. We have goats. We have pigs. So I've learned let's say it this way, I've learned what not to do so many times that I might actually know what I'm doing now. And I've had Leslie Comfort as my mentor, who's our meat provider at Small Scale Farms, but she's just the master at animal husbandry, and same with her husband Bob Comfort. And I'm a homeopath, and they use homeopathic medicine on their animals, and that to
Good.
me is just like, like so much to learn, because something always goes wrong. So you can't just have animals. You have to have animals and know how to handle all of the things that happen. And I also have Larry, who helps me here on the farm. So yeah, it's such an amazing experience to raise animals, because you learn so much about not just them, but you, they're a reflection of your own self as well. So I'm very, very fortunate.
I don't. I can't believe someone went on your farm and stole your birds, your chickens, and your
I
what?
can.
Who does? Who does that though? Like how do you
Somebody was
get like?
hungry. Somebody was
Oh,
hungry. They were
but
definitely not taken
still.
alive. I can tell you that much. So,
Oh man, I don't understand that. I don't know anyone like that that would do such a thing. It
well,
doesn't
you
make any
saw that
sense.
you saw that somebody a couple people came into the shop and stole from us in there. Did
Oh
you see the
yes,
photos of
I
that?
saw
Yeah.
them going into the purse and your employee's purse.
Yeah.
Sneaky, a
So
whole bunch of them.
it's
Yeah,
um it's the state of our community, and I guess I can use that as an example. Like myself, I never saw the actual obstacles. Like starting a farm, you'd think would be, predictable obstacles.
yeah, yeah.
They were not predictable obstacles. Like, I, mentally speaking, have questioned so many things about reality, even, and it has to do with the behavior of the people and the mental health of the people in our community.
It's
And I
also
always
the
knew
cult.
that.
It's
Go
also the
ahead.
culture. It's the culture that they're migrating here too. I read their holy books, and it says it's okay to lie and steal, and I mean, it's pretty clear to me that it's okay what they did in their own heads. They're justified.
Yeah.
If they're hungry, what they want is more important than what you need. And
Yeah,
that's
their
it's
car, their car that they drove away in didn't symbolize that they were hungry, but it's definitely
yeah,
a big
and
problem. And again, like just any
yes,
theft, right? Like I have been stolen from people that are my friend. They're hugging me when they leave at night, like they're
hmm
telling me they love me, and behind my back I've got an empty freezer, or my cash drawer ripped off.
crazy.
So that's
Yeah,
the
that's
that's the
terrible.
like stuff that hurts, but for me it
Yeah,
hurts enough to actually turn around and do something about it. That's not the kind of community I want to live in. That's not the life that I'm after, and it helps me focus so much more on what I do want, because I know exactly what I don't want.
yeah. It's
And
a
it's
real shame that people are like that. Because I don't think I know anyone like that. I mean, I have the most
You
amazing
would be
friends.
surprised. Wait till you put yourself in a position to be taken
If
advantage of. You would be
yes,
surprised how many people are like that.
no, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I really have nothing to steal. Um, but perhaps that protects me.
Yeah,
there's,
no doubt, no doubt.
there's a little bit of safety in poverty, perhaps.
Absolutely.
But I appreciate you. I appreciate what you've done for the community. I appreciate that you've been able to overcome many obstacles, and you're still going. And I'm so grateful for you, and so glad you let me write a jingle for you.
Oh yes. Like, we're ending the show with that, I take
we
it.
are, we are for sure. Yeah, yeah. So we got
Beautiful.
3 more minutes. You've got another appointment, and I look forward to seeing you again and having you back. Maybe to show the classroom when it's done,
Yeah.
and just an update to just to let everyone know that it's available, and how the turkeys and chickens and puppies and all the wildlife and how they're doing. And I wish you well during this cold winter. And
Thank
I
you.
want you to know, even the people watching, they want to let you know how grateful they are
Thank
for
you.
you. You matter. We all matter, and
We
you
all
matter.
matter.
Yeah,
Thank
and
you.
you at home watching, you matter too, And if you watch the video at the end, it'll show the address. We're talking about right at the town line in Thorold, Ontario, on Lundy's Lane, and you can't miss the building. And go there. You're open more hours too, are you not?
Yeah, we're open 7 days a week now. Produce is hard to let
Wow.
sit, so we just went for it. It was a great move. I could only handle so much, and
Yeah,
then I could handle more. So, so
that's good.
I'm really happy with that.
And that's great for the community too, being open 7 days a week, and
It's
because
been
you never
great.
know. Yeah, like today, it's not really great for driving. I hope you're not driving too far today.
Yeah,
Yes, so thank you for coming back on the show. I appreciate you, and I look forward to having you back. And everyone, even all my followers are looking forward to having you back.
thank
So
you.
I wish you a great day, and I appreciate you.
You as well. Always a pleasure.
Thank
Take
you,
care.
everyone. That's Renee Delaney, Small Scale Farm. Always a pleasure having her on here. I look forward to having her back and showing her classroom. And when we have the dates down, then we can share that information with you and keep you posted and updated on Small Scale Farm.